Welcome back, Zach. Reverie, wine. That's all you got to know. There's a lot more to know. Today we're doing a white Rioja. Last week we did a red Rioja. This is actually from the same exact region. So Rioja Alta. This is from Sierra Cantabria. Cantabria referencing the very long mountain range that spans most of the north area of Spain, blocking all that nasty weather that might come from the west, from the Bay of Biscay. So this is a dry, very warm, very sunny area, grown at elevation. So if you did tune in last week, 2,000 feet in elevation. I think this was right around there, just under, I believe. Small family-owned winery estate, and by estate, if you see that on the bottle, it kind of just means these people grew the grapes, they made the wine, they bottled the wine, and that's that. It doesn't say estate or something like chateau, that sort of thing. Bodega. They may or may not. They must not have. So they are not organic certified, though they only use organic fertilizers. Sustainable is kind of where they're situating themselves right now. And we love it. We love what they're doing. So a white Rioja is interesting because it's one of the most age-worthy white wines. This wine can sit for decades and really gain in complexity. And this wine's only 2 years old, 3 years old at this point. So we're going to engage it just because I thought it'd be cool to do a white Rioja. Viura is the grape varietal here, or at least 50% has to be Viura. And if you've ever had a cava from Spain, sparkling wine cava, you've had Viura. They call it something different where they make cava in Catalonia. They call it Macabeo, but it is the same grape. Catalonia has the Catalan language. They have their own separate customs, language, that sort of thing, and that's in the northeast of Spain. So just west from that, we're calling it Viura today. Malvasia will be in this, as well as Grenache Blanc. Right off the bat, you can tell it's seen some sun because it's got a golden color. It's not that old, so more flavonoids, which make a white wine a little bit golden. Hot regions, you can find that in. The viscosity on this, the tears, the legs, whatever you choose to call it, are fairly heavy. So this kind of tells me that there might be some residual sugar, maybe a high alcohol content. We'll have to see. So let's just get on the nose. So pretty intense on the nose. I mean, from here, if I was just talking to you, I could immediately get the aromas from it. So that's pretty intense, and lovely. It's gorgeous. Layered different types of lemon. So candied lemon peel, instant. Lemon curd, lemon verbena, like an herbal component, tarragon, like a sweet spice for sure. Kind of like a very rich, ripe pineapple, like one that you just need to eat now. And then you have, well, I hate to say it, it's a little bit of butter on this bad boy. So all you buttery Chardonnay haters, I used to be one of them. I still am one of them. If it's done poorly or you're trying to cover something up, these people aren't. They're spending. It's gone through malolactic fermentation. Start there. So the malic acid is turned into lactic acid, which softens the acidity. This happens after fermentation via lactic acid bacteria, and that's where you get diacetyl, however you want to pronounce it. That is the buttery aroma that you don't or do like. I'm loving it right now because it's couched in, I always use that, couched within, For just further complexity. I'm at 5 minutes here. Yeah. Striking acidity at medium, medium plus. Just super on the palate. You don't get the butter until the finish. The finish is just like vanilla butter sweetness all day. So there is a touch of residual sugar on this. I don't want it to scare anybody away because it's very well in balance. It's very well made. It's 12.5% alcohol. So for this region, that's great. They probably picked a little early because the acidity is so there. And just for good measure, I'll call it there. Thank you, guys.